Hello, guys. We are back again, and we are back again after a long time. So, you know, uh, there was this topic I want to discuss about you guys. Don't you wanna ask what is the topic?
Please, Swami, will do the honors of.
So, 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 so it's a very important topic, like managing the event. Which is also called event management. Uh, of course, Uh, I think you guys also may be familiar with it. Uh, so let's talk about management, shall we?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so
You can.
event management, why not talk about it? Like, it is a very important topic. How you guys may ask, okay? So actually, you didn't ask. Yeah, you should ask here.
Okay, make us understand what is event management. Event. What does event
No?
comprise of in the term event management? Please.
Okay, so event, in simple terms, events happen in our life. Right? Don't they? So many events are happening in our life. We need to manage them. It's there are different perspective of event management too. I'm just first giving an example of events that defining it in terms of events that happen in our life. Okay, so events happen in our life. Uh, Other than that, okay, events, there are various other events also that are happening outside our life. So you know when events happen, we have to try and manage it, and for that we need the concept of, and you know whatever tools and um importance we need to understand that all, uh, and manage the event of our life and also outside our life. Like, let me ask you guys that, uh, uh, can you tell me what are the events that happens in our life? Like, give me an example, a simple example on a daily basis.
Bro, I asked you this question, oh, like what is event? Since we have prepared it very well, so then tell me what event, what are the events that occur in our life? Since we are students. And outside of our life, since you were talking about that, but you didn't mention it clearly, I request you to please say what are the events, basic events of
Oh,
students' life.
so that's what I was asking to you, like example of an event, first in our life. Okay, so I'm asking to you, do you have any idea? If you don't, I'll
Oh,
tell.
sorry, I misunderstood the question. No, I don't have any idea. So,
Mr. Podcast host.
Man, I've got no clue, mate. You carry on.
So, like, I think you don't, you guys have events in your life, but you guys aren't that much of a thoughtful to think about event management. Like, take it as a joke, but it's true. Okay, so let's say, for example, one event. Okay, let's say it's a daily event. Okay, we do it every day. At least I do it every day, but. Okay, no, no. We do it every day, and this event name is dinner. Okay, let's say family dinner. Okay, all right.
all right.
So can you tell me how do you manage it? Okay, this is also an daily event that happens every day in our life. Okay, so so tell me, how do you manage it, you guys? How
Like,
do you?
what do you mean by what do you mean by managing family dinner? Like,
So
I
you,
go to the like
yeah,
let me finish first, please.
okay.
Like my mom calls from the kitchen to come and the food is ready. It's time to eat, and then I go, and then there will be my father, mother, sister, and my grandmother, and then we sit and then we eat together, and after finishing dinner, we go to our respective work. So that's how it is. The family dinner goes like so. So where does the what does the manage part mean actually?
Okay, so that manage part is for your mother there, because your mother is organizing that event. Okay, so when you cook, then what happens? I was saying, I was asking question like that. Okay, now you understand, I guess.
Oh, oh, nice, nice.
How do you manage?
Like if I cook, then I am the manager of the event or what?
Yes, I like that, because you plan everything, because planning also comes under event management. Planning also needs to be done. So what do you
Oh,
do? Like,
like go
yeah,
on, go
yeah.
on.
Go on, you go on.
Okay, if I was a cook, you mean to say, right? How would I manage the family dinner?
Yes,
This is your question, right?
yes.
Okay, that is pretty simple. Like first of all, I like obviously cook all the food, and when the food is ready and it's served, and then I call my family members, and and then they start to eat, and then I will ask them like is there anything, if they need anything else, so I can so if they want anything, then I will give them, and then after they finish eating, and then I would eat.
So
Yeah.
so so like, you do a, also you follow a certain process, and you execute it step by step. Okay, so that's managing an event, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So Papu, do you follow this step too?
Uh, yeah. Do I? Yeah, of course I do.
So now you understand event management, a basic thing, event management, what event management is.
Yes.
So it's okay. So it's the, like, we plan something, we process it step by step to fulfill goal, and the processing it step by step is itself a management. Okay, now, like, there are also other things in our life, like if we need to read something, we make a plan. If we need to do something, we make a plan. uh, like, uh, uh, are there any example that we three made a plan, and you know for an event?
Sorry, I missed the question. Can you please repeat?
Like, are there any example we planned to, you know, uh, do a something, or just perform an event?
Are there any plans to perform an event or what?
Are there any examples that we three together did to, uh, to uh, to do something, just making plans to do something?
Answer that yourself, brother.
Oh,
Answer.
well, I think there is, because we opened this YouTube channel, and that was also our plan. Uh, that was also the plan we made. Anyways, uh, this this plan is going on well right now, and I am happy. Anyways, let's talk about the tools that we need to manage events. Okay. Do you guys understand the basic meaning of events?
The basic meaning of event as per your understand as per like you said, like I think the basic day-to-day activities, what to say now, the basic day-to-day things that happen in our life.
Yeah, like, there are other. type of events, like there are large scale events also. You must include that too. I was just giving an example of our life events so that you guys can understand. Okay, so like there are also guys, there are AI tools to manage large scale events, and also to manage our daily life events. There are tools like Microsoft to do list. How many of you are familiar with that?
No, I don't use it.
Papu?
Yeah, yeah. I also don't use it.
I would definitely recommend you guys to use it, because to do list is something you write your, like, let's say a day. No, no, let's say you planned a week and you write it down as a form of events, and then you will see and look so that you will not forget about it, right? And that's that's all. That's not all managing the events, but it is just a tool, as I said, because yeah, it is a tool that helps us to remember things and go on smoothly day by day.
Okay, then what are the other tools?
Actually, I don't know. I hope you guys know.
So, dude,
Yes.
I want to ask you a question,
Okay.
and like I want to know that how did you end up choosing this topic? That would be fun to listen.
Bro, it is a very, I know it is very out of the thought topic, and you
No, no,
guys
it is
didn't
not
expected it.
out of the
Exp-
box topic at all. Okay, but I just want to know your thought process. How did you end up choosing this?
so, uh, because like to be honest, I just searched podcast topics and I saw event management. I found it good.
Okay, why I laugh? No need to laugh. That's good. You at least made an effort uh, to source about something and learn. No, no, that's good. Continue. I just wanted to know.
Okay, so guys, I think after yapping all this shit, I guess you guys know now importance of event management.
Oh, for sure, dude. I'm very aware now. Now that you've told us.
No,
Like,
no, no,
Good.
I'm not still aware, Mr. Gibire.
Yeah, I explained to Mr.
No,
Surya
no,
Putre.
no,
I'm
Bro,
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I am not aware at all.
bro, you kidding me? Chaite, you
What?
to be kidding me not to understand event management, dude. Come on, that's a common sense thing. Managing an event is called event management. What is there to learn?
Bro, I know that it's a simple thing, but this Gibire, but this Gibire made it so like he made it like as if it was a very vast topic, right? I don't understand
Yeah.
this.
And the
Bro, I
examples
mean,
were,
of course, it is obviously a simple topic, but this very like made it like if it as if it is a very like tricky subject, like very heavy, like difficult to understand.
yeah, and I know how
Eh,
his thought process. He wanted to say like corporate, how to manage a event in corporate, how that multi-billion company manages the event and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
And like, give me,
We,
give me an example of a dinner. Come on, man.
bro, come on, we are.
Unit,
This is a
this is
long
just a
video
casual
type.
conversation.
Okay, this is a
Unit, this
long.
turned into a casual conversation, my
Look,
friend.
give me. I'm not taking a mic out of you. Okay, I'm very proud that you did this. After last
Yeah,
time
same.
you caught the phone off and you left the mate.
Okay. Jumping
Yeah,
back to the
Gibire,
topic. Let's
I have
cut
some
this
questions for
bullshit.
you, Gibire.
Okay, so ask it.
Here in the Google, it says like there are some stages of event management, right? Like, can you please
Repeat
share
your
some
question
type
again. Repeat your question again.
according to my knowledge?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
uh, Mr. Pukarajat, please turn off your mic. Uh, According to my knowledge, like there are some stages like processes in steps in event management, right?
Yes.
Like I wanted to know that if you are aware of those stages, steps or not. If you are, then please.
Right. So, first step is always, like planning. Okay. Isn't that right? But you plan the event. You do just don't do the event. Okay. Right.
No, no, give me
What?
something. You don't directly plan the event, right? Like listen to
No.
me, okay?
I know you don't directly plan. Of course, there must be a goal or objective. Yeah.
No, no,
You
you
mean to
you
say
do
that?
some research, Gimire, don't you?
I mean, we do some research, and what is the research part of? Isn't it the part of like setting goals and objective?
Oh, okay, that might be okay, okay. Please carry on, carry on. I will let you. I will let you explain.
So, are we talking about like events in uh, a personal life or events in a, like Papu said, in a corporate uh, building or something?
You tell us, brother. You tell us. Like,
Uh,
what have what event have you prepared for? Like, have you prepared for the event of a personal life, or have you prepared for the events of like when we become some sort of manager, and then we have to organize some party, or a function of that type, or what have you prepared for? Just say that thing.
Bro, Saide, listen
Yeah,
to
yeah,
me,
go on.
okay? But I
Okay,
didn't. I barely took like 3 to 4 class of principle of management last semester,
okay, okay.
and
Then.
now it is the same class. If you say what are the steps of event management, planning, organizing, but I don't want to retake the class of principle of management.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Give me that.
yes, dude.
You you explain us what you want. Okay, this
Okay.
Pukar was like just he just like yeah, yeah. He shut my
Let's.
mouth off. Yeah,
Okay.
One thing, okay?
yeah.
No, no, but give
Mm,
me you do. I don't want to. I don't want to put water on your preparation. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
you just continue and
Give me the
finish whatever
continue.
you have prepared.
Yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
I want to ask you guys that do you know, do you guys know some of the example of event management, like managing an event of our life?
Yeah, I do.
No,
I mean, everybody
no, I
Like,
does.
don't.
Bro, like, I mean, one of my job in when was it in like in Dosai when we caught the goat is to prepare the head of the goat. That's why like it is totally on me. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I need to cook. I need to put the wood on fire and stuff like that. And then after I need to scrape all the what do you call those skin hair and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah, and like and then after those other all the other things like miscellaneous things depends on me. If you call that a event like management, that is another thing in pujas. Like while distributing the meal after the puja is over, prasad. uh,
yeah.
yeah, while like generally I not command though, but I overlook that sector. If I've been given or I cook kheer before the puja, that department might be mine, and like that, if you can call a event management, that is a event management. If you are in a class and then after like you are going for a futsal, and then after you play futsal, after you collect the money and you submit and you put all the mathematical calculation in your mind and take out the result, and then after you distribute and you collect the money from all. That is event management. Everything that you manage, it's like is event management. I mean, what to say
Yeah,
to,
dude.
like, it's like examples. There are plenty of examples.
Like there are also bad event management and good event management. Okay, I
Sure,
was
there are.
talking about good
And
man event management.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, sure they are. And another thing that we don't like consider, like, we don't see it as event management, that's, this is a very methodological term that we use. But then, like, if you are doing, if you are like let's say if your mom or dad has given you some responsibility and to do certain things, and then after you don't do it to its fullest extent, and you don't do it correctly, then you'll get scolded, right? And if you do it properly, then you'll not get scolded. So we don't call it event management, in a general sense. Like,
Yeah.
okay, you do something, you clean the house. I mean, that might be event management. Event management might be your to make your brother do most of the work, and you don't do anything. If you
Yeah.
want to call that event management, then you can call it, right? But we don't call event management like in general sense, even though we might, or we might call them event management, but we don't. Like, when we, like, in a general sense, think about event management, like we think about event like weddings, we think
Mm-hmm.
about reception, we think about other festivals, functions. And there are companies and there are corporations who will do those things, right? You book and they will manage everything you need. You just need
Yes.
to pay the money. Yeah, in general sense, when you say day to day, like work life, yeah, of course I did, like, I mean, yeah, you can relate everything to event, because everything is an event, as we read in probability.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely you are right. But why I did like in a personal life is because of two reasons. One is to make you guys understand, okay? Because I was explaining here, yeah. And second is to like give you knowledge that uh, how to manage event in our day-to-day life, so that you guys can uh, uh, not you guys can be a little active. And that was my objective too. To be honest, like. And I was going to talk about importance of event management too. Shall I talk about it, or you guys know it?
No, let's like, if you have such topics like importance of management, event management, and advantage and disadvantages of event management, make it like short and make it a little bit interesting, okay? Don't say point wise. Don't just mention, okay, this is point one, number one, point number two, point number three.
Okay, 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 definitely. So I did, do you know the importance of event
and
management?
and and say whatever the you have written in copy. Don't let anything just like go wasted. Like, all you prepared, we are
Okay,
willing to
Don't
listen.
miss don't miss anything immediate.
Yeah, I don't
Like
miss anything.
like say the every word of your preparation, of the things you have prepared, you of the things you have written. You
okay,
you make
guys.
us understand. You make us understand. We will be silent.
Okay,
Please go.
guys. Okay, guys. So, uh, you guys didn't ask the question about event management, but I'll answer it anyway. And firstly, I'm embarrassed a little. Uh, anyways, to the topic, importance of event management. You know, of course, number one, it is to, okay, no, don't say in points. Uh, it is to increase efficiency in our life. And when there is an event management, there comes separate domain of time management. And like what we have on our surrounding, like what we say, that resource, right? Like how we utilize that resource to manage, uh, and I'll discuss about this resource management a little bit. uh, like it is kind of a problem too, in event management, that if we lack resources, uh, you know uh, um, we cannot do things properly when we lack resources. Like in example, when you don't have proper laptop or something like that, you guys of course can relate to that. I don't have to say it. And also there is if whatever you planned that does not go um, right, then you should have a contingency plan, and that's what we call risk management is. You know, uh, like in our it risk manage and the contingency plan is most inside the domain of event management.
Yeah, yeah.
And like it is useful for corporate, also it is useful for our managing day-to-day events. Contingency plan is necessary, right? Like not a simple event. Let's say we are planning to learn something, that kind of event I'm talking about. If you plan to learn something, and what happens is AI takes over. For example, AI takes over, and uh, you know you there is no point in learning that. Then you should have a contingency plan, which is also called a risk management in the domain of event management.
So
And
so I'm
yes.
sorry to cut you off, but like when you said contingency plan, one thing struck in my mind. Okay, and that's a very not recent example. Couple of months ago, couple of months ago, right?
Okay.
So I was listening. I was like saying, in this might relate to you very well. Not all of them who are listening. I mean to say both of you. Okay, only two of you. So what happened is like in the last season of Europa League. When we were playing Europa League, right, Liverpool, and the
Yes.
Europa League final was set to be in Ireland, Dublin. Okay, and
Okay.
then after, like, if Liverpool had reached in Europa League final, then it would have been like near to impossible to, manage that stadium, because there are lots of rates in Ireland, and it's pretty near from Liverpool and city of, like, country England to go. You don't need any visa and stuff like that, I guess. So it was, and UEFA was planning. UEFA was having to plan a contingency plan. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's what the term they use, contingency plan. And the plan was to book a separate rugby stadium. Rugby is pretty big in Ireland. Rugby stadium of like seat capacity, I think 80,000, to
Yeah.
show the match in projector. That was the contingency plan.
What?
If
Oh.
Liverpool
Okay.
That was a contingency plan had Liverpool reached the final of Europa League. The original match will be happening in the Dublin Stadium, which was 40,000 seat capacity. Okay, and then after, because of the speculation of UEFA was there will be more than 40,000 people in the city wanting to watch the match. So they have booked another rugby stadium, which was, the seat was around 75 to 80,000 capacity, to show the match in projector. So that was like a contingency plan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the people will be, that was like they speculated the people will be more if we had reached, and we didn't reach the final, and like the final happened in Dublin, but it was all good because there was no like much of a crowd. It was a very manageable crowd.
Yeah, yeah, dude, definitely that was a good example of you know risk management in or making a contingency plan. And uh, the last thing I want to add is like it also keeps track, on whatever you already did, so that nothing gets forgotten. And like now it's your like you guys add the points if you want, if you know the importance, more importance.
Oh, I've got one.
Okay, add it.
uh, like the importance is like, if a super event management is such an important topic, right? Like, not important, the importance of event management is such a use. You can take the recent example of Donald Trump rally.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, it was an event, and there
Okay,
are
yeah.
people to organize it, manage it, and they failed to do, like, Secret Service failed to do it, and there was a shooter ordered 50 yards around it, 5 yards away from the podium that Trump was standing and giving his speech, and that was like one story building. He was on the roof and he was free with a rifle,
Yeah.
and like not rifle though. What is that called? Not rifle or whatever, the gun, right? Uh, with a gun, and then after he was they're let free, and he had like couple of um shot at Donald Trump. So that was like a very important failure of event management, and that shows the importance of event management as well, because had it been shot in Donald Trump body, he would have been dead, and that would have been a huge talking point all over the world. So how
Yeah, definitely.
important the event management can be shown in that rally as well.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Sometimes there are sensitive event too. Your example is good. Important, importance, highlight of importance of event management. It is good. So, Mr. Chaite, do you want to add something?
I'm struck by the points of yours and the Pukaroja. I am stunned, so I have no points to add. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So last thing why I want to add is the problem with event management. It's last thing I prepared, and uh, like uh, so problems with event management is sometimes we lack resource, and sometimes uh, talking about problems with event management, like Mr. Pukar said that he he talked about the event, Trump's rally event. There was an human error, uh, or I can say that secret service corporate error, which led to uh, a person nearly be killed, a big person nearly be killed, and that is also the problem of event management. And you know, sometimes uh, uh, I can't think of any. Can you guys add it? Can you guys add it?
No, bro, we can't add it on a fly. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
something that,
No, like the problem with event management is sometimes we don't have sometimes we become lazy.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes,
yeah, definitely that. Which
yeah,
destroy,
am I
which
am I right or
destroys
not?
our, yeah, which
yeah, but
destroys
then it
our
only
time.
works in a small scale, so I think,
Yeah, yeah, I'm talking from a perspective of an individual.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
So which
Sometimes,
destroys our time, and destroys our event handling capacity, of course. So it also depends our, it also you know uh, sometimes when people be lazy, then corporate also have to bear things if people in there are lazy, like whatever we call corruption. uh, I think that's a good example of it.
yeah. Well, like the government of Nepal manages events like corruption pretty well. I mean, we need to good kudos to them in that regard.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So uh so let's conclude, shall we? Or you
Of
guys
course.
something have something to add, Mr. Subike Pokre?
have, have you said every single word that you have written?
No, I'm about to conclude now.
Or
No, but
that
did
means
you said,
that
yeah, but did you said
yeah,
every single word that you've written it?
uh yeah.
let your preparation not be wasted. Like say
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
you have written, say everything you know, say everything you have researched, and if that's the case, then you may conclude.
Okay, let's conclude. Okay, it's been a long, it's already been 34 minutes, so let's conclude. And so concluding, so event management, is organizing event, making sure everything goes smoothly and everyone has a great time. What a nice way to conclude. Okay, this is the point where you guys speak.
Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, uh, okay. We want to conclude, and next time, please choose topics like this. Encourage us to do podcast. Yeah, that's
Thank you,
all.
thank you.
I want to
Yeah, yeah,
give,
Okay,
yeah.
especially
They
I
was
want
a
to
good
give
one.
so so
congratulations to Soyam.
Yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, I don't think we would have done this podcast today.
so
yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah.
so
Big thanks to you.
last thing I want to say is we organized this podcast. That means we handled this event. We did everything, and I was the manager of it, of course, and you guys were volunteer. Okay, so let's relate it to this. Only with don't we don't get it from here is feedback which we get from event managing any event. So yeah, let's conclude.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.